Hi, this is Jeremy Moskowitz, founder of PolicyPak Software, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can pin the PolicyPak Least Privilege Manager helper tools to the desktop. So you might want to, instead of having your Least Privilege Manager helper tools here using the Start Screen and Taskbar Manager, you might want to put it like nice and friendly here on the desktop and just have all the tools kind of floating here on the desktop. Now, this doesn't have any interesting names. That's okay. We'll make them have interesting names in a second. But the general gist is, here it is right on the desktop. You just tell your users, click on your little toolbox and then click on the Add or Remove Programs tool and get the thing that you want them to do. Okay? So I'm going to show you how to use preferences, group policy preferences, how to pin these files there. So in order to get started, I'm going to delete this. So that way it's nothing up my sleeve here. Now, this took me a little while to figure out how to do. I'm actually in the same group policy object that you might have seen in the previous videos, but instead of on the computer side, I'm actually going to do this on the user side. So what I'm about to do should affect the user. I'm going to drag and drop this XML in place and then walk you through what's going on here. Okay, so this is the printers one, and this is a little weird. So let me follow along with me here. For the location, you're going to select the desktop, and then the name you can chuck in a folder, okay? And that folder, if it doesn't exist, it'll be created. So the desktop, we're going to create a folder automatically called PP Tools, and then I'll call this Printers Modifications, or whatever you want to call it. The target path, this is the thing that's going to live that does live on the endpoint in the client-side extension. So C, Program Files, PolicyPak, Least Privilege Manager, Tools, and then each of the printers, each of the tools rather. So you've got the network tool, the printer tool, and the add or remove program and the remove programs tool. You just click on the three little dots and select it exactly. Remember to select the .exe and not the .exe XML, which is not the right thing. You can only obviously point toward the exe. Okay, then you can pick the icon. I'm going to pick a little thing that looks like a printer here. All right, and you're off to the races. The hard part for this was, like I said, selecting desktop here and then putting the folder name that you want here. Okay, that's the trick. That's the trick. So I'll go ahead and click OK here, and let's just see it go one at a time. So I'll run GP update here. All right, and what should happen is that it should create the folder and then bang, put the printer's item right inside it, and it did. There's PP Tools. All right, and you can see printer's modification, and we're ready to rock. If I wanted to change this as the default printer, or any of these other items that I want to do here, like add a printer or print server properties, boom, I'm ready to rock. Let's do another one together so you can see how to do this all the way through end to end. So again, if you want them all in the same folder, okay, you just call it PP Tools. So in fact, what I'm going to do, you can do this. You can right click, drag, and copy a group policy preferences item, and then you can call this network modifications or whatever, okay? And instead of this time picking the printers, I'll call this network, PP Tools, network modifications. And then this guy, I'm going to pick this PC, C, Program Files, PolicyPak, Least Privilege Manager, Tools, and pick the network one. Now you gotta be really careful. Don't pick the wrong one. This one looks tempting, but look, it's really an XML file. You gotta pick the executable one. I know, it's confusing. So go ahead and hit select here. Just double check you got it right. You got the .exe. Okay, so you're gonna put this shortcut called network modifications in this folder on the desktop. Whew, man, I know it's complicated. Don't forget to have file system object. And while we're here, let's pick something that looks like a network, okay? And if the icons don't match up exactly, you can just create it from a machine, create the policy from a machine that has the icons. I'm doing this on a server. You could do this on Windows 10 or whatever. Okay, and then we'll copy the last one, okay, which will be the add or remove program. So I'll copy that here. I'll hit F2. I'll call this add. Well, it's really not. It's not add remove. It's just remove. So remove programs mod. Okay, and we'll call this programs modification. Programs modifications. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and pick the right thing. So again, C, Program Files, and then PolicyPak. then least privilege manager, tools, and that's the guy, not the XML. Got to pick the right guy. All right, and now that we're here, so this target path is going to be called program modifications in the folder called PP tools on the desktop. Okay, last, let's change the icon and we'll maybe make it this little guy, whatever that is. Make it look like programs. Okay, great. And that's it. So now if we go here, we'll go ahead and just close that out for a second. Actually, it doesn't matter if it's open or closed, I don't think. So we'll leave it open. Let GP update run in the background. And if all goes well, should see our two other guys pop right in place. Bang. Awesome. Okay, so that's the deal. So now the actual applications themselves, they're already ready to rock. So if we wanted to go to network modifications here and we wanted to disable the network card, bang, that's disabled. And if you wanted to re-enable it, remember network cards requires a little refresh. We tell you that right here. You just boom, click enable, and bang, you're back in the chips. And same thing for the programs modification. You're ready to go there, and you can uninstall applications. And that's it. So that gives you the ability to use group policy preferences, shortcuts to get the right thing at the right time. Hope this helps you out. Looking forward to getting you started with PolicyPak and Least Privilege Manager real soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.